Hello, hello. Oh, are we? Yeah, I think we're in sync. Welcome in, welcome in. I forgot to put on lipstick. That's going to annoy me, but that's okay. Um, we are welcome back to this week's Wednesday Warble. It's the weekly Wednesday Warble, and all songs about drink, songs about drink on the show today. Songs about drink on the show today. And we've got, I think, 7 songs. There's a possibility, if I'm feeling good, I might be tempted to give Finnegan's Wake a whirl. But that's a possibility, because you mentioned it. That is a good one. That is a good one. And we don't have new songs. No drinking cans of condensed milk. No, but I think we will get one mention of condensed milk in, because we are going to do one song that we did last week. See me? Oh, yeah. No, it's always cold in my basement. It's freezing here. It's freezing here. And then I remembered that I had like this nice leopard print shawl that would go with my outfit. So that's what we've pulled out today. There we go. All right. That's what we're going with today. But we're going to do this a little set on drink. On beverages, and it's not all boozy. It's not all boozy. There's plenty of things to drink. And one of the things, so I mostly, because I'm trying to rest my hand, I'm not really learning new songs, because, extra time it takes to learn new songs. But I was kind of looking for, it's kind of funny to me what beverages have songs written about them and what beverages don't. But anyway, we are going to get started, and we are going to play most of the day set. I have one karaoke piece, and I've got a piece on the dadgad, so I don't need to move my hands as much for that one. And we've moved up one guitar neck, one slightly wider neck. This week I've moved up to my live guitar, so I'm going to have the electric. Let me know if that sounds sensible. Can you hear a guitar behind me? And is it overpowering, or does it sound reasonably loud with my voice? If it's quite a bit louder, I can turn it down a little. I will keep an eye in the chat, because I can turn it down here right on my guitar. And okay. Yes, great. Good acoustic sound, volume fine. Excellent. Thank you, friends. So we're going to start with this one. This is one of mine. And it's the Hymn to Water. And I figure, like, people also refer to the ocean as the drink, and water is something we drink. So this is an appropriate beginning. Not too loud there. Excellent. Simple, plain, transparent liquid, humble font of sustenance, satiating, stalwart friend to human, plant and beast alike. Fill a cup, fill your body, drink it down, let it purge you, fill you up, vitalize you, source of life, you're its vessel. Forms the basis of our planet, present in the air we breathe. Still we struggle to protect it, scorned until its absence nears. Fill a cup, fill your body, drink it down, let it purge you, fill you up, vitalize you, source source of life, you're its vessel. Ever flowing yet unchanging, impartial and generous, called upon to replenish, nourish, purify, and cleanse. Fill a cup, fill your body, drink it down, let it purge you, fill you up, vitalize you, source of life, you're its vessel. Fill a cup, fill your body, drink it down, let it purge you, fill you up, vitalize you, source of life, you're its vessel. And there we go. A little bit of a hymn to water. And I always think, when I started writing that song, I was just like, I'm going to write a song about water, cool and refreshing. Thank you. When I started to write the song about water, I about halfway through it, I was like, oh, this sounds like a hymn. Like I could really hear like an organ playing the melody. So I think if I ever get around to recording that one, I will have to get some organ on it. So as I say, I was looking for songs about different beverages, and I was like, well, soda. I'd like to sing a song about soda, or pop, as we usually call it. But the song that came to mind was Kim Mitchell's "Go for a Soda," which I don't know if anyone's heard of Kim Mitchell outside of Canada. That might be a CanCon thing, but he has a huge hit, and the chorus is, "Might as well go for a soda. Nobody hurts, nobody cries." But when I was like, maybe I could do that one, but there kind of aren't really verses. So, what beverage is in the cup? We've got hot water in the cup. We have hot water in the cup. That's generally what you see me drinking. In general, I drink hot water. I drink coffee in the morning. I drink non-alcoholic beer at night, and that's almost like. And tea, a bit of tea. Your dad worked for Pepsi. There you go. He was a soda man. So, yeah, I was like, we need a song about soda. And it turns out, humorously enough, there's quite a lot of pop songs about soda pop. But I didn't learn any of those songs. I ended up finding this song, and this is another one that we probably could have done last week with food as well, but soda pop is mentioned. Soda pop is mentioned in one line, and it's a song that I already do, so I thought this is the one we'll do. He worked for Pepsi and RC Cola. He really was a soda man. People call soda Pepsi in general here. Like if you order a Pepsi, you might be asked what kind of Pepsi you'd like in some places. Anyway, let's do a little Hank Williams. Actually, let's do a quick tune. Actually, let's do it. Yeah, no, do it this way. I feel like one of those strings didn't seem quite right. Yeah, a lot of places say it's all Coke, yeah. I'll have a Coke. What kind of Coke do you want? Cream soda. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free. If you want to have fun, come along with me. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I'm free and steady, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence and find me one for 5 or 10 cents. I'll keep it till it's covered with age. I'm writing your name down on every page. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? No more looking, I know I've been cooking. How's about keeping steady company? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. Soda pop and the dancing's free, so if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up for me? How's about cooking something up with me? How's about cooking something up with me? I think I sang cook up something for me instead of with me that whole time. My husband cooked me up a birthday cake yesterday. I've been using the same cake mix, and we're trying to eat healthier. So he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try baking your cake this year." So he made me. I always like to have the cherry chip cake for my birthday, and he made one with cherries. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it was my birthday yesterday, and I've always been very pleased to share a birthday with Les Paul, which I always think is kind of neat. But yes, I had a birthday, and we go to the same restaurant every year and I order the exact same thing every year on my birthday. So we did that and had a birthday cake, and then we watched a hockey game, and the team I was rooting for won. Although we didn't see them win because we have to go to bed. The Stanley Cup playoffs are happening, the final is happening, and they're incredibly exciting, but they don't start till 9:30. And so we've been going to bed before the third period, and every morning we wake up and discover that something absolutely wild happened in the third period. So we watch highlights of the third period the next morning. But I went to bed going, "Well, guys, it's my birthday. Win this game for me," and they did. All right, we're gonna move into our first alcoholic section of the day, and we're going whole hog into the alcoholic section here. So this is a history of drinking, I suppose. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, make you wanna holler howdy-ho, burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, grape wine in a mason jar, homemade and brought to school by a friend of mine after class. Me and him and this other fool decide that we'll drink up what's left. Chug-a-lug, so we helped ourselves. First time for everything, my ears still ring. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, make you wanna holler hi-de-ho, burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. 4-H and FFA on a field trip to the farm. Me and a friend sneak off behind this big old barn where we uncovered a covered up moonshine still. And we thought we'd drink our fill, and I swallowed it with a smile. I run 10 mile, chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, make you wanna holler hi-de-ho, burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Jukebox on a sawdust floor, something like I ain't never seen. Heck, I'm just going on 15, but with the help of my finagling uncle, I get snuck in. From the very first taste of sin, and I said, "Let me have a big old sip." I done a double backflip, chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, make you wanna holler hi-de-ho, burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, 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 chug-a-lug. right, we're going to move into the first, I'm just going to put this back here. Whoop. Actually, that was feeling pretty good. Hands are feeling good. But we're going to move into our first karaoke track. So this is one of mine. So this is in the set list because it mentions coffee a couple times. And so of the beverages that have many songs written about them, coffee. Not so many songs, you know, about Ovaltine or apple juice, but there's quite a lot of songs about coffee. And in fact, I think last week I said I could just do Tom's Diner every single day, and I could have put that one in the list this week too. I didn't. But anyway, I'm like, okay, which of the many songs that I sing that mention coffee will I do? And I was like, oh, if I do this one, we'll be able to do it with the backing track. So this is from my road trip EP, and it's about yeah, exactly. I didn't find any songs about Postum. There is Robert Johnson has a song about malted milk though, so there is precedent for songs about stuff like that. That's the only one I found though. So I'm gonna do this one now. This is Packing the Car. So this is from my EP Road Trip, and something that I really associate with road trips is coffee. You drink a lot of coffee when you're on a long road trip, and so it is mentioned a couple times in this one. This song is called Packing the Car, and I just need to get myself over. Actually, I have this up. Where is it? Oh, there it was. Right, I had it up one spot over. All right. I'm going to start the track. I'm going to quickly flip over to make sure it's rolling. I think I have enough entry that we can do this all in one fell swoop. It was yesterday. Sip my coffee and wait for the fog to clear. Get up early with the dawn. Load the car up, hit the road. Turn up the tunes. Signal, turn out of the driveway. Sip my coffee and head for the highway. Get up early with the dawn, load the car up, hit the road. there's pack in the car. And it's funny because I almost forgot that I had recorded and released that one. Because when I was, looking for my songs that mentioned coffee, this one came up and I was like, oh, that would be a really nice one to do. But I definitely, oh, thank you. I was confused by you left the place. I'm still here, right? Yeah, I thought that would be a great one to do. And then I was like, oh, but I won't be able to do that one today. Like the fingering required is very, it kind of holds one position between the first and pinky for long periods of time. And it's like my hands are not, my recuperation is not at the point that I can play this song on the guitar yet. And then I remembered that I recorded and released it so that I have I could make a karaoke track. So there we go. All right, so the next one on the list is one I did last week. So last week was food. We did food and drinks. And I'd kind of debated which week to put it in. And I was like, oh, I'll put it in last week because there's lots of songs about tea. But then I kind of couldn't really find another song that mentioned tea to the extent that this one does. And I was like, if we're going to include tea in our little tour of beverages, we really have to include tea and bread. So you're getting this song. Oh, hang on, my guitar footstool came apart. You will notice that and we'll probably do this when I get back to my other guitar, I am making an effort to go back to the proper classical position. In my playing. So Kara's asking about a song called Bison for Munchin, and I feel like I have considered doing it. But it's a bit, I might need to write a different guitar part, but maybe not. So Kara and I here played in a band called Endearing Perversion, and I've started slipping more and more of our songs into the set list. I do Ultimate Misses now, but I play the guitar completely differently than I do when we played it as a band. And I think if I came up with another way to play Bison for Munchin, that might also work. Things to think about. All right. Bleached out flour with vitamin D added to the mixture. Lukewarm water, salt and yeast, margarine, milk and sugar. Knead it, pound it, let it rise. Pop some in the oven. Bake at 350 degrees. Load it up with butter. Dehydrated, ground up leaves in perfect 1 cup servings. Boiling water, favorite mug, harmonious infusion. Milk evaporated, please, nothing in its stead. You have power, freedom, love. tea and bread. So wine is a beverage of which songs are sung. Wine and song, wine, women, and song. That is like milk and honey. Generally accepted fine things. So this is a song that somebody, Udo Jürgens, I think, is the original songwriter, who's an Austrian composer, singer-songwriter. I don't know if he sang or if he just wrote. He might have just been a songwriter. But yeah, someone suggested this sung by El Martino, and I'd never heard it before. But as soon as I heard it, this person was like, here's a song that you should learn, Kyla. And whenever people say that, I go check them out. I don't necessarily learn them, but I do go listen to them. And I listened to this, and immediately I was like, yes, this is a song that I should learn. So, wine and good company, right? That's what this song's about. The streets were dark and the night was cold, and yet I walk alone. I saw the lights of a cozy place with lanterns all aglow. Somebody cried, don't wait outside, come say hello. The people there, they were singing songs I knew when I was young. And from the jukebox I heard the sounds I needed to recall. I sang along with every song, I knew them all. Come share the wine, no one is a stranger here, they're your friends and mine. Everyone's your brother, we're a long way from home, and we need each other, have no fear, you're welcome here. Come share the wine, it's so nice and warm in here, we're happy and kind. We can understand that you're a long way from home, but we have each other, have no fear, you'll like it here. It's not so easy to feel at home when home's so far away, when all the longing and all the wanting is for yesterday. You've made me find some peace of mind, I'd like to stay. The world seems colder when you're a stranger from a strange land. You need to feel that someone cares and that they understand. Many a tear would disappear if we joined hands. Come share the wine, no one is a stranger here, they're your friends and mine. Everyone's your brother, we're a long way from home, and we need each other, have no fear, you're welcome here. Come share the wine, it's so nice and warm in here, we're happy and kind. We can understand that you're a long way from home, but we have each other, have no fear, you'll like it here. Come share the wine, no one is a stranger here, they're your friends and mine. Everyone's your brother, we're a long way from home, and we need each other, have no fear, you're welcome here. Come share the wine, it's so nice and warm in here, we're happy and kind. We can understand that you're a long way from home, but we have each other, have no fear, you'll like it here. There we go. All right. I kind of feel like I'm going to do something that I don't do on this show, and that's try something new for the very first time. I do this on some of my other, like, more casual live streams, but Round Sparrow suggested Finnegan's Wake as a good song about a drink, and I think that it is a good song about a drink. I feel like the chorus is a bit weird sung by one person and not a group of people. but I feel like I want to give it a little try. How do you guys feel about that? It also mentions tea. Go, go. You say go, go. Good, good. One thing I am going to do, though, hang on, just a weird formatting thing. Oh, goodness. Okay, hang on. Oh, we may have, wait, hang on. Me and my, here we go. Hang on. Okay, hang on. All right, that's better. Okay. Just a weird little formatting thing because I just grabbed all of these. Things. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl, friends. I will struggle with some of the... Tim Finnegan lived in Walking Street, a gentle Irishman, mighty odd. He had a brogue, both rich and sweet, and to rise in the world he carried a hod. Now he had a sort of a tippler's way, with a love of the liquor poor Tim was born. And to help him on his way each day, he'd a drop of the crayther every morn. Whack foot-a-la, now dance to your partner around the floor, your trotter shake. Isn't it the truth? I tells you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. One morning Tim got rather full. His head felt heavy, which made him shake. He fell off a ladder and broke his skull. They carried him home, his corpse to wake. They rolled him up in a nice clean sheet and laid him out upon the bed. A bottle of whiskey at his feet, a barrel of porter at his head. Whack for the law, now dance to your partner around the floor, your trotter shake. Isn't it the truth? I tells you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. His friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. First she brought out tea and cake, then pipes, tobacco, and whiskey punch. Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice clean corpse did you ever see? Tim Avernine, why did you die? Will you hold your gob, said Paddy McGee. Walk the lotta, dance to your partner around the floor, your trotter shake. Isn't it the truth? I tells you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Then Maggie O'Connor took up the job. Biddy says she, you're wrong, I'm sure. Biddy gave her a belt and the gob and left her sprawling on the floor. And then the war did soon engage. 'Twas woman to woman and man to man. Shillelagh law was all the rage, and a row and a ruction soon began. Whack for the law, now dance to your partner around the floor, your trotter shake. Isn't it the truth? I tells you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. And Mickey Maloney ducked his head when a bucket of whiskey flew at him. It missed, and falling on the bed, the liquor scattered over Tim. Dad, he revives, see how he rises. Timothy rising from the bed, saying, whittle your whiskey round like blazes. Tundering blazes, you think I'm dead. Whack for the law, now dance to your partner around the floor, your trotter shake. Isn't it the truth? I tells you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Oh, I didn't mean to end right there just like that. But yes, it's just a repeat of the chorus. Walk for the law, now dance to your partner around the floor, your trotter shake. Isn't it the truth? I tells you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. You did tell the truth. You did tell the truth. That song was perfect for the stream today. I was going to wait till the end to try that out. I'm doing a lot of guitar today, and I'm going to switch now to a song that still has guitar, but I only ever need to hold one note at a time. And I figured that this is going to be our last song of the day, which brings us to 8 songs. So 2 shy, but we are, yeah, I'm pleased with how I seem to be progressing. Okay, I'm going to turn this off, because if I don't turn it off, I'll forget, and then I'll go upstairs, and then I'll come down, and the battery in my pickup will be dead. So, whiskey, speaking of whiskey, there are a lot of songs that mention whiskey, and the chorus of this one isn't specifically about whiskey. This one isn't about whiskey at all, but it is about friendship and gathering round the fire, and whiskey is mentioned in the chorus. And this is a Stan Rogers song. And this is also I don't know, Cara, if I answered your question. My birthday was yesterday. And this is a song that our mutual friend Daunt Lee built for me. Daunt played in the band Endearing Perversion with me and Cara. He played bass, but he's actually a folkie. He's a serious folk singer, and he loves Stan Rogers. And so he built this guitar for me, and I don't play it as much. I found I've pretty much mostly been doing all of my stuff on classical. And I wanted to start playing this guitar more because it's a beautiful guitar, and it's a beautiful, thank you. It's a beautiful sounding instrument, and I love the way it looks. And I mean, it was built for me. So I wanted to figure out a way to play it, but I just wasn't playing songs on the steel string. So I decided to put it in dadgad, which is a tuning. So instead of, it's D, A, D, G, A, D. Those are the strings. And dadgad is used a lot in trad. A lot of sort of traditional folky music is written in dadgad, including this song by Stan Rogers. So I figured I was like, I couldn't think of any better way to start playing the guitar that Daunt Lee built me than to put it in dadgad and learn a Stan Rogers song, because he's a big Stan Rogers fan. So anyway, this is an absolutely fabulous song by Stan Rogers called The Giant, and it'll be our last song for today's Warble. All right. On the harbor and rain on the road, wet promise of winter brings a recourse to cold. There's a fire in the blood and a fog on Brador. The giant will rise with the moon. 'Twas the same ancient fever in the isles in the blast that our fathers brought with them when they went west. It's the blood of the druids that never will rest. The giant will rise with the moon. So crash the glass down, move with the tide. Young friends and old whiskey are burning inside. Crash the glass down, Bingo will rise with the moon. bring a bottle and build the fire bright. The giant will rise with the moon. So crash the glass down, move with the tide, young friends and old whiskey are burning. Crash the glass down, mingle will rise with the moon. Wind in the harbor, rain on the road, wet promise of winter brings recourse to cold. There's a fire in the blood and a fog on Brador. The giant will rise with the moon. The giant will rise with the moon. There we go. There we go. So yeah, this is I'm glad to have finally figured out a way to make sure this guitar gets played on the regular. I've started writing a bunch of songs in Dadgad too. But there we go. There we have it. There is our warble for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really happy with the amount of guitar I was able to play this week. Like I say, I haven't really been adding new songs because I can't spend as much time practicing as I would like. But still, we're getting there. We're getting there. Next week, there will be no warble. I am going into town to run a very casual 5K. But I am going to be, I will be away for that. So I will post either a replay of maybe like I did before, a raid train from Twitch, or I might do a 3-song set. We'll see, one or the other. But then the following week, I am going to hopefully, my big plan is to do a little set of songs pertaining to June. Of course, I'm born in June, so I can say, haha, it's my birthday. We play songs that I wrote or that I like. But I'm hoping to learn at least 1 or 2 new things, because I like the learning new songs in these warbles. So maybe I can get a couple new ones in. I've got a couple weeks to kind of work on it and do some mental practice. So we'll see. But we will, no warble next week. We'll have a replay up of something else. And then the following week, we will sing songs pertaining to the month of June. So I thank you all once again for being here. Round Sparrow, thank you for that suggestion of Finnegan's Wake. The perfect addition to the set. And we'll see you next time. Have a great week.